Cheap Now Bro fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. It's Thursday. What's happening, Cheap Now Bro fam? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming back to the channel. Welcome to another Thursday night live edition of Cheap Now Bro. And tonight's topic, what? Talking about how these people make it from regular everyday jobs to becoming millionaires. I say, you know what? I want to be one of those people. So you know what? I'm gonna share that information with y'all. And listen, it ain't just coming by saving your money in a savings account. Oh no, you gotta let somebody pay you. You gotta put those dollars to work, y'all. That's what you gotta do. I'm doing it. Is it easy? Hell no. You gotta discipline yourself to do that because you got all this stuff out here that you want to buy, all these things that you want. Oh, where's my money? Spend my money. You gotta have a little discipline to do it. But we're gonna get into it tonight. The top 10 best saving accounts of 2024. And I even got a chart to show you how much money it's gonna make you over some time. Because you gotta know about that. But before we get into all that, hit the like button, please. Make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? I saw the video last time, didn't have all them likes, y'all. I need the like. The likes help me. The likes help other people like, help other people watch and share. So please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, thank you. Hit the notification button so you know when I'm going live. That helps a lot. Now, getting back to it. Save your money. Yes, you got to put your money up. You got to make your money work for you. I don't know a rich person out there who's not doing that. I don't know. You got to have the money put up. You got to make the money invest. You got to let that interest pay you. And, you got to make the money do something. No unemployed dollars. I read this book. No unemployed dollars. You don't want your money just sitting around collecting dust, not doing nothing. You want your money at work, working for you 24 hours a day, bringing in other dollars. Because all your money, when you put your money to work, money say, hey, you, come here. Hey, you don't want to come work? You need a job? Come here. And it's going to bring other dollars in. You need a job. All them dollars come work for you. That's what it's all about. Saving that money. Now, let's get to the question. The top 10. The top 10. So, your average, I want to say your average is between, I don't know, 2 and 5%. What a savings account pay you? Don't quote me on that. I'm just going on based off of what I saw. But I did find 10 places, 10 banks where you can save your money and they'll give you at least all of these, at least between 4 and 5%, which isn't bad. I even got a chart that shows you if you put up $100 a month, which is pennies, that's $25 a week. That breaks down to a couple cents on the dollar. That's nothing. That's how nothing. It's nothing. You're paying more in subscriptions than you are investing your money. So let's talk about it. All right. So I got 10 banks for you. First bank is Pibank savings account. Pibank savings account. We're going to look them all up. Pibank savings account, APY, annual percentage yield, annual percentage yield, API, 5.5%. No minimum deposit, no monthly fees. Because listen, you're not really helping me if you're charging me monthly fees. I'm trying to save money. You're taking money from me. No, I'm not with that. Details, perfect for those seeking high rates without restrictions. Investopedia. Let's see. Oh, we got an article. Bam. We got an article. Here we go. I found an article. Okay, I looked this up somewhere else, but I found an actual article. Let's take a look. Shall we? Now look, this is based off, I'm going to show you the chart. The chart is based off of putting up $25 a week, $100 a month, and we'll go over the interest and all that stuff. So look, bam, best high yield savings account, October 2024, up to 5.5%, which is great. Now you got to think about it. You're paying interest or interest on something 3%. You're getting 5 over here. You net 2% on your money. Well, you net 2%. All right. So let's see. This list is a little bit different than mine. Well, not the same order, but we got Betterment, Institution Betterment Cash Management Account. It pays 5% annual percentage. Rate as of 10/24. So that is as of today. Minimum earned $10. FDIC up to $2 million at the banks. Base rate 450. Variable APY as of 9/20. New customers only qualifying deposit. New customers only with a qualifying deposit. So you got to put in at $10. And then cash reserve be a better bank LC, which is not a bank, requires opening brokerage account. So this is not a bank. They are not a bank. This is a brokerage account. I wouldn't go with them. I would go with a bank because look, they're charging you fees. You got to have a minimum, and they're probably going to charge you fees. They're just not saying that right now. Then you got number 2. We got Forbright Bank. Forbright Bank savings account pays up to 5% as of today. How much do you need to pay to earn API? $0. But if you don't have zero in there, you're not getting anything out. No minimum deposit or account fees. Notice this did not say that. This does charge a fee because it's a brokerage, it's not a bank. Unlimited transfers, but you don't want to be transferring the money. If you're trying to let the money grow, no need to transfer it. Better for you and the world around you. That's just some slogan. That ain't got nothing to do with your money. Nothing to do with your money. Then number 3, we got UBF Direct Savings. This is also, so this doesn't say bank. We're specifically looking for a bank. So I don't know if this is a bank or not. So this pays API 4.5%, 0 minimum. You don't want to have to put anything down for your money. You don't want to just open it up. You should, but you should at least put $100 in there. I mean, realistic, you should put $100 in there. No minimum balance, no open account, monthly maintenance fees. See, look, this one's stating monthly maintenance fees. This one is not. You got to pay attention to all that stuff because a little bit of money you're making, they'll take it right back from you. They'll take it right on back. You're like, damn, okay, I made a few dollars here. Well, we need them fees. We need them fees. But damn it, I can't make no money if you charge me with the fees. And then, sometimes the interest, it goes up and down. All right, next one. No balance, no minimum fee. Like I said, you got to read details. Let's look at the details. Details. 4.5 AP making the most of your money. Interest. Open an account. Earn up to 4.5. No monthly maintenance fees. No minimum deposit required to open an account. Access your funds 24/7. Easy digital bank tools. Enjoy peace of mind with FDIC insured up to maximum allowance limit. Certificate 335. I don't know about the certificate number. You got to look that up. But it seems decent. And like I said, this is all about putting your money somewhere. Because look, you want to have your money somewhere besides savings account. Because otherwise, if you don't have your money in the stock market, you're just sitting in the savings account doing nothing. And the savings account don't really pay you anything. At least the money market will pay you a little more than the savings account. So you want to have something, put up where you can at least, at least get a different amount. Excuse my French. All right, next one. My Banking Direct, 5%. Now, look at this one. 5%, Flagstar Bank savings account, $500. $500, okay. Now, Forbright Bank, 5%, 0. If you don't have $500, see, that's a paywall. That's what you call a paywall. Some people don't have no money. Some people don't have $500. So what are they going to do? They're not going to do this. If this is the only bank like close to you by your house, you may not be like, hell no, I don't have $500. I barely got $10. So I'm not doing that. But you got to get in the habit of saving. It don't just happen overnight. You got to learn. It's like going to the gym, saving money is like going to the gym. You gotta get used to it. Sometimes you don't want to do it. You got to do it anyway until you get on autopilot and this is just a lifestyle. This is what I do. And you just do it automatically. But $500 for these guys, my direct bank, $500 open, no monthly account fees, FDI insured. But however, why would you do the $500 minimum? You can get started with $250 or $100. And these people want you to have $500. You may not have it, and that will deter some people. Some people do not have the $500, and they're not going to do it. They can be like, nope, I don't have that kind of money. I'm not going to do it. And that's why some people stay broke. Some people stay poor because this is the deterrent for them. The $500 is a deterrent. Some people are like, damn, I don't have $500. You might have $500 in 2 weeks, but you don't have $500 today. So you may not do it. However, when you come to this list, you come to Cheap Not Broke, I break it down for you. Boom. You don't have $500. Start here. But you got to look at the brokerage account. See, they might charge you some fees. Forbright Bank, 0. No minimum deposits, no account fees. This is a good option. And then 4.7, 457. You want to go up to 5, right? So It's just how you look at it. You guys see all this at one time because you might just see this by itself. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. All right, let's go to the next one. Western Alliance Bank. This is a bank as well. 4.8% as of today. Let's see. Now they got a little more over here for you. So you got that fine print. They be trying to fool you. They be trying to fool you with the fine print. You got to get down and read all this here. 4.81 annual percentage. APY is accurate as of 10/21, subject to change at the bank's discretion. Pay attention to that. Open an account with as little as 500. See, they got a penny right here. Look at this. Look at this here. Earn minimum to earn APY 0. It says 1 cent. You know that wasn't true. You knew that wasn't true. Now you come over here and read the fine print. It says open account with as little as $500 and a minimum balance of 1 cent is required to earn advertised APY. Let's read that again. Open the account with as little as $500 and a minimum balance of 1 cent. So you got to have $500, seems like to me, and you got to have a minimum balance of 1 cent. But you're going to need that 500 to open it. That's what it sounds like to me. Correct me. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. And then what else you got to say? Open your account online, 5 minutes or less. No account, no activity, no maintenance fees. Well, fine. But like I said, you got to put enough money in here for this add up. But I got the table. We're going to break all that down and see how much it looks at $25 a week. Because I believe that's reasonable for most people. Most people are paying $25 on, frivolous stuff a week. So we'll get into that. SoFi checking savings, 4.3%, zero, earn up to $300 with a direct deposit. So if you get your check going in there, they'll give you $300. Nothing wrong with that. They don't say a minimum balance. And no account, no overdraft, no monthly fees, additional FDIC insurance up to $2 million on deposits available. Not bad. Not place to park the money. Let's see. Next one, Basic Bank, 4.85. But you see, we dropping off. We're getting down to the 4.5. So you see that? We dropping off. Still right now, best option right now. Forbright, 5%, zero down. No minimum, no deposit, no account fees. You gotta look at all. We'll go to look at the details. But as you see from here, we're heading downhill. You're not getting as much money. Not saying you shouldn't do it, but just be cognizant you're not getting the same percent. Now, some of these change because, like this other one said, the interest rate can change at the bank's discretion, which is, I'm sure, all this can change at anybody's discretion. It's not a fixed rate for 20 years. It's not that. It's not that at all. Easy move deposits between high yield savings account and mileage savings product. 4.80 down. Wealthfront Bank, 4.5 $1. Let's see, cash accounted for throughout Wealthfront Bank brokerage. So this is a brokerage account, not a bank. Brokerage account is going to charge you more money because they're in the business. They're in a different type of business. They're in the business selling stocks. They're in the business of managing pension funds. That's what they do. So they're going to charge you a fee versus a bank. Banks sell mortgages. They're not trying to make all this money off of you. Same thing, Vanguard. You already know Vanguard is a brokerage account with bank sweep program offering variable API so it can go up and down. Pay bills, set up direct deposit with your employer, connect to payment. See, they're also trying to offer you other stuff. They're not a bank. So you can tell based off what product they offer who they are. A brokerage is going to try to offer you a ton of stuff because they got to have a lot of products to make money. The banks, they got them 20-year mortgages. They're straight. They don't care about none of that. Capital One is a bank. 4%, zero down, such and such and such. Here you go, Barclays and so on. So you pretty much get it. You get that. Those are the places that you can park your money. Now, my list was a little different. My list is all 5%. But I'm not going to go through the whole list. I'll copy the list. If you want me to go through the list, drop a comment, let me know. If not, I'm going to go to the chart. So we can take a look and see what this damn thing actually look like. Now we see now here's the thing, before we get into it. Why don't a lot of people save money, put their money in there? Because what does 5% look like? I don't know. Like how much time do we spend on fractions in school? We don't spend a lot of time on fractions in school. They got you learning exponents. You don't need no exponents. When the last time you used 9 to the 9th power, 3 to the 3rd power? You haven't. But you use percentages all the time. You go in somewhere, 30% off, or paying you 5%. We don't operate in percentages a lot. So a lot of people don't understand percentages. So So you say forget it. Now percentages change depending on what number you got. They change here, there, and everywhere. All right, let's look at the let's look at the let's look at the let's look at the chart, shall we? I gotta find it. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Can I blow it up? It is not as big as I wanted it to be. Oh well, we're still gonna look at it anyway. Still gonna look at it anyway. All right, let's look at this chart real quick. So this chart shows you how much you're gonna make if you're putting in $25 a week, $100 a month over 5 years. Over what else is not showing? Oh crap! Hold on a second. It's gonna show you how much you're gonna. You know what? I got it somewhere else. I got it right here. Here we go. Boom. Here's the chart. Bam. There it is. We can see it. All right. Here we go. Here's the chart. Here's the chart. Here's the chart. Okay. Now, before we get into that, hold up. Let's make it make a little sense. I gotta make it make sense. I can't just show you that. So I gotta show you my list. So this is my list. This is the list that I came up with. I found this list. All mine pay over 5% in 2024. PI Bank 5%. New Bank high yields. New Tech Bank high yield savings 5.25. UFB 5.25. Basel, so forth. So all these all pay over 5%. Citi, but we're going to focus on PI Bank savings account. So this is option number 1, and we're going to look at option number 10 at 4%. Big difference. What's the difference between the two? This is 5.5. This is 4. So it's 1.5% difference in the chart. All right, bam. Here we go. Option 1. So this is an option. This is at 5 years at $25 a month, which is, $25 a week, $100 a month, $1,200 a year. All right, bam, flat. And this is at, like I said, where is it at? Oh, we are right over here. Boom, we got it. So this is at 5.5%, and then the other is at 4. Oh crap, it just went away. Oh. Where'd my chart go? I lost all my stuff. Here we go. There we go. All right. So we got 5% and then we got 4%. Okay. So just to give you some context on everything, if you just do this flat, $25 a month. $25 a week, $100 a month, $100 a month, $100 a month. Gotta say it 3 times so you get in your head. $100 a month, $1,200 a year times 5 is $6,000 flat. We're gonna pull out a calculator. Let's get the calculator so we can validate this. I don't want to just be over here talking. Can I slide my calculator over? No. All right. Well, somebody do the math for me. I already did it. 6,000. If you 100 times 12, 1,200 times 5, 6,000. So if you do that flat, you get a flat $6,000. With that 5% interest, that 5.5 over 5 years at PI Savings Bank, you get an extra $800. Now at 4%, you get an extra $629. So it's like $200 difference, right? That's not bad. That's just $25 a week. $25 a tank of gas a week. Let's say that a tank of gas a week, because most of us are paying more than $25 a week on a tank of gas. So a tank of gas a week over the next 5 years will give you $6,000. If you put away tank of gas a week at 5%, all right, you filling up your tank, bam, bam. Whoop, let me invest one tank. I'm going to get rich off of one tank of gas. We're going to call it tank gas investing. Keep it simple. Tank gas investing. 5 years, boom, you get $6,888.08. And then at 4%, you get $6,629.90. It's about a $200 difference. That's not that bad. That's not that easy. And this is just throwing $25 to the side over 5 years. Now, 5 years, this is a couple summers. I don't know. I mean, most people have been around long enough to know what 5 years feels like. We're already up 1 year. We're in October. We're in October right now. So right now, this part of the year, you're at $1,000. If you've been started in January, you're at $1,000. Fair. Which is easy. You're like, all right, cool. I've been putting a tank of gas away a week. I got $1,000 laying around. Not bad. 5 years from now, you got 6,000. That's easy, right? Now these rich people, they're doing this with what? $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Some people are really disciplined. This is $25 is the bare minimum. That's like the real, you go anything below that, anybody can. I'm not gonna say anybody, but $25 a week. That's less than $5 a day, because that would be $35 a day if it was 7 days. So $6,000 a week. That's reasonable. Now we move on to 10 years. 10 years. I've been putting away a tank of gas for the over 10 years now. Is it showing on here? All right, cool. So we're right here. 10 years. I'm putting away a tank of gas for the next 10 years. It yields me $15,000. Here's the thing. Now, how long? Let's not bullshit. How long is it going to take most people to save $15,000 at one time? How long is it going to take people to take? This is 5 years. This is over 10 years. Just casually throwing money away. 25, not throwing money away, putting money away. Excuse me. Tank of gas over 10 years. It yields you $15,990 at 4%. Now you can see those percentages. It starts. We're getting a gap. So the first 5 years we were off at $200. Right now, hold up. Let me get my. I wish my damn calculator would show up over on this side. I don't know why it will not. Calculator. So let's see. 1590. We keep going back. All right. We keep messing up my screen. 1590. Let's do this math real quick. 1590. No, that's not 15,950. 15,950. That's 15,000. I'm all messed up. 15,950. Got to get your math right. Them decimal places are devastating. 14,724 minus 14,724. 14,724. How much is that? That is $1,226. $1,226. That's $1,000 different. Now we started over here. We started like $200. Then we went over the next 5 years. First 5, we're off like what? $688, $629. What? Like $200. We double that time. Now we're off $1,000. Now look at here. We get off 15 years, 27,874. 4%, 24,609. So on and forth. But at 20 years, now let's say you and your neighbor. Your kid is born. Their kid is born. Same day. Kids are best friends. You want both of your kids to go to college. I want my kid to go to college. Every morning, you guys talk about what you're going to do with your kids. You guys go on vacations. You have a good time. Now, you save your money. You go on vacation, but you only go twice a year. You plan it out. You pay off your credit card. And you watch Cheap Not Broke, and you're subscribed. Hit that like button. But not only that, you're putting away $25 a week. $25 a week. Boom, for 20 years. Over 20 years, when your kid, let's say your kid's 20, they're going to college, they probably go at 18. Let's just round up to 20 just for the numbers. It's 20. They're 20. Sophomore year going to junior year. You say, you know what? They want to go to a 4-year university. They went to a community college first 2 years. Now they want to go to 4-year university. Off of a tank of gas over 20 years, $43,562.74. Now I just staying disciplined, putting away $100 a month over 20 years. Now it's hard to do anything for 20 years, like discipline wise, like do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But nobody said you had to. Now if something gets, time get hard, whatever the case, that's fine. You just catch it up. All you need to know is by the end of the year, you want to. But people, you would think, at the end of the year, I'm just going to put $1,200 in there. But hold on, compound interest. When it's July, let's say you don't save any money. You don't save no money all year. You don't put the money in there until December. In July, you would have had $700 that you were drawing 5% on. So even if you put the money in late, you've already missed those months and you can't get that money back. That's why they say when you invest late, it's hard to catch up. Like, think about it. If you're putting in $100 a month, right? And you say, well, damn it, I'm not going to do it till the end of the year. Fine. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that 5% at $700. Then the next month, you get 5% at $800. and it keeps stacking up and stacking up. You keep getting the same percentage at a higher amount. It grows and grows and grows. It grows and grows and grows. It grows like trees, baby. It just takes time. You don't see it like that. It happens over 30 days. But you just set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. And like you said, over this time, you will have $43,563.74. That's at 5%. Let's go up here. That is at 5%, 5.5%, no minimum fee. This was API Bank, 20 years. Now, this is the same person that did it at 4%. 4%. Now we're like 43,036. That's a big gap. That makes a difference. And like I said, this is just putting up $25 a week. This is just a regular person that works a regular job, not rich. You just got discipline. You're just disciplined. I'm not rich. I live a normal life. I just put away $25 a week. Just like some people spend $25 a week on going out to eat, happy hour, all this other stuff. Think about what you've done with $25 a week over the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years. How much money could you have had if you're putting away $25 a week? Easy? Heck no. Heck no. Are these the same as money market accounts? No. I'm gonna say no. These are high yield savings accounts. So I'm not gonna say that because money markets, they're specifically named money market. So when my money market says money market, and every time I signed up one, it says that. So these are high yield savings accounts. So let's just clarify that. Let's clarify what the difference is between high yield. What is the difference between, because I need to know too for my damn self, difference between high yield savings account and money market. I'd be spelling stuff all wrong. When AI going to get to help me spell it right? Market. What is the difference between high yield savings account and money market account? Let's find out, shall we? All right, here's a breakdown. Boom. Bam, that's quick. High yield savings account offers a competitive interest rates often between 4% and 5% APY. Money market account interest rates can also be high, but they mainly influx based on the market conditions. Money market accounts generally have a slightly lower API compared to the best high yield savings account. So I guess money market, it goes up this percent. The rate goes up with the market, and high yield savings account, they just offer a higher percentage between 4 and 5. Account access, high yield savings account limited savings transactions. Funds are generally accessed through online banking or transfers through other accounts. Money market typically offers traditional access options such as checks, debit cards, making it more flexible and frequent use. So basically, you can access the money market a lot easier than the high yield savings account. High yield savings account pays more than the money market. High yield savings account, no minimum balance, no fees. Money market, higher yield, minimum deposits, no fees. No fees. It's just money market. You got to have a little more to get it started. But that's basically it. That is basically it. That's how all that works. And yeah, that's how that works. But not the fun stuff in the world. But listen, $25 a week, a tank of gas a week, you have $40,000. Now, what if you step that up to $50 or $100 a week? Let's do it. Let's just for shits and giggles, let's just switch it up to $100 a week. Let's see. That's $100 a month. So $100 a week would be $400 a month. So let's check that up. Boom. Bam. Update that. Let's see what we get. Now I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a hell of a lot more money. But like I said, average person can't. I'm not gonna say the average person can't do it. Average person can do whatever the hell they want. The average person is doing what they want to do. It's just not as fun to be saving money like this. So here we go. All right, boom. Woo. All right, this is a whole nother. This is a lot more money. So where you started, where you were at in 20 years, you're kicking off at in 5, then some. So this is at $400 a month, which is it doable? I think if you can discipline yourself, it can be done. It can damn sure be done. It can be done. So let's take a look at that and see how much it is at $400 a month. So that's a lot of money. And it's not easy though. Hey, look, nobody's saying this is easy. $25 a month. Look here. I'm only saying this because most people have to put a tank of gas in their car, which is reasonable. It's reasonable to match a tank of gas every week. Now, some people, I can't do that. Okay, cool. Well, let's see what you're doing. Let's see. Are you spending money on anything that you enjoy and having fun with? That's over $25. We'll start there. All right, here we go. View this tab. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Now, let's say you are saving the same thing. Here we go. How much would you need to accumulate 5, 10, and 20 years investing at $400 a month into each of the top 10 high yield savings accounts? So these are the same exact banks. This is only triple. This is only going from what you were saving a month, a week. So let's say, what's $100 a week? Now let's say groceries. Groceries can be $100. Oh, I don't know about $100 a week for some, maybe $400 a week. Let's just say, leave it there. All right. So at that 5.5% interest, what do you get in 5 years? $27,000. At the 4% interest, you get $26,000. That's a lot. Now this is just going up from $100, $400 a month, $25 a week, $100 a week. Easy? No. Doable? Yes. But you don't even think to do it unless you see it. I always argue with people. Hey, it's hard to take care of your money when you can't see it on paper. Now look at that on paper. All right, now in 5 years, you get $27,552. Okay? 10 years, $63,000 at $400 a month. $400 a month. Now, nobody is telling you to do this. See, the difference between reason why people pay their bills and they pay their debts is because there's consequences, there's repercussions. You get letters mailed to your house. Pay the bill. It's due on the 9th. It's due on the 10th. If you don't pay it, it's a late fee. We'll ruin your credit. Look how beneficial this is. Nobody's going to mail you a damn thing. Hey, you should invest that $100. You should invest that $2,500. Look at it, what it's going to be. Nowhere on the news, nowhere where you watching television are they going to show you this damn chart. Nobody, because if you saw this all the time, this is why they don't teach kids this in school. Because if you had a kid starting to do this at 10 years old, at 30, he has this money at 30 years old. He has his money at 30. If a kid starts making money let's say he just starts at $25 a week. Now this is kids, but this adults can do it too, because the difference between an adult, you can drop more money in here. You can make some money. Like, you don't know, you might hit a lick. You don't know. You can drop more money. So they say, oh, the investment, the time has passed. Bullshit. Because you can come up on a larger sum of money and make that money back up. No, you can't make up the time, but you can make up the money. Damn, you can it's one thing to put $1,200 in at the end of the year, but it's another thing I put 10, and now that 10 is rolling, and I'm putting, 100 on top of that 10. So don't let that whole, time is too late, too much time has passed. No, you just got to invest a little more and get it out a little quicker. All right, back to what we're talking about. 10 years, $63,803. 15 years, $100,498. And 20 years, $174,251. 4%. Now look how large of a difference. This is just 1%. Those percentages mean something. 1.5%. 1.5% over 20 years at $400 a month. Let me see. Let's do that math now. That's $174,251. 174,251. Oh man, 174. I'm messing all that up. 174. I gotta get this. I need a real calculator. 174,251. Y'all remember them big TI calculators you have to have in school? They used to cost like $30. Do they still use those? If you got kids, are they still using those? 146,710. 146,710. How much is that? That is over 20 years, $28,000 at 1%. 1%. 1% is $28,000 overseas. And that's just two people who just invested their money two different places. It's just, one person I knew about Pibank Savings Bank, and the other person knew about the other bank. This bank was close to my house. This bank was close to your house. And it cost me $28,000 because I didn't go down here to yours. I didn't do my investigation. I didn't get the list of 10 to figure it all out. I mean, these people are paying you for the money. They're paying you. You're getting paid. You see the money go in. You see on the 30th of every month, you get your money. You get your money. You get your money. So they are paying you for the money. Like I said, this is $400. So wherever you're at, wherever in the next in your next 5 birthdays, you can have $27,000 if you can put away $100 a week for the next 5 years. Not easy to do though. Not easy to do. But here's what you could do. How much is? Let's see. Now $1,200. You just gotta. You now yeah. You would have to put away a certain amount of money every pay period. So let's see. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's make it make sense. Let's not just talk. Let's not just talk. Let's be about it. All right. So let's say $400. $400 times 12. That's how much for the year? That is $4,800 for the year. That's $4,800 a year. That's $200 every check. So every check, if you say first thing I do is put away $200 for the next 5 years, that's where you'll be sitting at. But that's what it gets down to when you get your check. Can you transfer $200 out over and over and over again and not think about it? As soon as I get that money, I transfer it over here. Then I do what I got to do. Some people are conditioned to pay their rent first. I know I was one of them people. Pay my rent first. I don't want to be on the streets. I don't want to be homeless. But in the same breath, I can also take that same amount of money, transfer it, and I can make this. Now, I've been investing about 6, 7 years now. I've been on the $25. Now, I go up and down. I'm not very consistent with mine. Not going to lie. I'm not very consistent, but I don't go below the 25. I don't go below the 25. Some months I put 100 in there. Some months I put 120, but it always gets to 25 in there. I always do that. And I got a chart. I look at the chart so I can always see how much it'll be. That's what I think you got to see it. I have to come on. We'll go in here next one show. I'll come on here and I'll bring up Google Sheets and we'll put it all in a chart. And you'll see if you put in this amount of money for X amount of years, this is what you get. Or even if you, let's be realistic. Let's say 1 month you only put in 90. Or 1 month you only put in 370. It can go up and down. Life happens. Life happens. Nobody's saying you're perfect. But you're putting in something. You're going to get way more than what you bargained for. That's how it works. That's why they don't teach financial literacy in school, because you'll have kids investing a lot younger and they'll be jumping off the block. Think about it. You got a kid that starts investing at 15, at 25, he has 63,000. All right. At 35, he got $100 and some $1,000 sitting around. What is he going to do? Probably stop working. And then if he stops working, if their kid stops working, then what? Now you got a whole bunch of problems. You don't have a lot of these people out here. The system's going to fail. You don't have people out here going into debt. You don't have people out here heavy on consumerism. You don't have people out here doing all this dumb stuff with their money, and then the system won't fall because the system is all built off consumerism. That's why we are cheap, not broke, baby. All right, that's it on that. All right, we're going to get on to interesting news. We're going to get on to some interesting news. Oh, by the way, I got a show tomorrow night. Check it out. If you go to the community page, it's up on the community page. So if you go to the community page on the channel, you will see where that is. Drop a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed what's going on. If you what I'm talking about, if you're with me, let me know. Check me out at cheapnotbroke.com. Cheapnotbroke.com. Grab some merch. Please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If the content is helping you, if it's making you make sense, hit that like button, that subscribe button. All right, let's get on over to some interesting news. All right, it's time for the interesting news. Okay, story number one. What we got? Man, they're really trying to make it hard for people out here. Bolt CEO. Bolt. I don't know if you know what Bolt is. Bolt is the rival of Uber. Bolt is in other country. Bolt is in I used Bolt when I was in Asia. Bolt is in like Asia. I think it's in South America. It's just, it's an alternative to Uber. But anyway, Bolt CEO is Bolt CEO, he is tired of employees working abroad and not doing what they want to do. employees are, since they're overseas, people are going to Bali to work. They're going to Bali, they're going to all these other places to work. And he's saying, no, we're changing that. You got to go in the office. You got to be in there 3 days a week now. Listen, I don't know what the hell they think is going on. People are not going back in the office like they used to. People are done with that. They don't want to do it. People found a better way of living life. Quality of life is better, and that's what people are going to do. You got all these younger kids coming up. They're not going to want to do that. And they got alternate ways of making money. You didn't have the internet like that. So you got a lot of kids that are not going to do it. They're not coming in the office. Listen, remote work, it's going to get to a point where remote work is going to be the majority because people are just not going to want to do it. And listen, if you're putting up your $400 a month in 5 years, how much you got? I'm just saying. How much you got? That's all I'm saying. All right. But you know what? The thing about it is, who benefits? Only the company benefits. The employee, there's no benefit to the employees, like none, zero. And the company is having to pay for this workspace. It's not about productivity. Listen, people, you guys might have a few, but most people are not out there playing around on their jobs and going to lose their job because they're not doing the work. A lot of people are not doing that. They got rent to pay. They got kids. They got insurance. It's your health insurance. You lose your job, you lose your health insurance. So there's a lot of things tied to your job. I don't think majority of people out there playing around, running remote, just going traveling, messing up on work. A lot of people not doing that. It's hard to find a new job. Trust me, it's hard to find a new job. It's not easy. You got to go through all these rounds of interviews. You got to compete with people, and all you got is an 8x12 piece of paper to show who you really are. It's some crap. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't plan on going back in the office. That's not what I'm trying to do. Remote work works for me. I've been able to do a lot of other things from it, and it benefits me. I don't have to ask, hey, can I go to the doctor? Can I go do this? Can I do that? Just go. Just do what you got to do and get it done, and let that be that. Shit. Why are these damn articles charging me? Okay. Next article is Ivy League student says, I went to school. Damn it. Hold on. Crap. Let me get back to it. I can't read it. Ivy League student graduated with loan debt, said the education itself wasn't worth it, but the privileges I get are. What he was basically talking about was, I can't because it's Wall Street Journal is now trying to charge me to read the article. But anyway, what he was saying, the benefits outside the classroom outweigh the benefits inside the classroom when you go to college, which is true. Me and my fiance were talking about that. It's absolutely true. You can have good grades, all that good stuff. But if you don't know nobody, good luck. It really helps to know somebody. Somebody that has C's and a 2.5 that knows somebody in the company, they can get hired because they know somebody that can bring them on. No problem, no harm, no foul. You, on the other hand, you don't know nobody. You got the best grades. You graduated top of your class. You got the internships, and it's still hard to find a job versus somebody who knew somebody who was in a fraternity, who was a part of some group, who met some friends and got some cool friends and got cool with their families, and they got a job. Listen, relationship matters in college. Don't let them lie to you. Having good grades means something, but who you know matters more. And I'm telling you, somebody who has crap grades that knows some people can get a little further along, a little faster than you can. It just happens. Relationship matters. Relationship matters. And like this person was saying, going to an Ivy League school, when people find out you went to that school, they don't ask your grade. Oh, did you graduate? And you're a part of these particular groups. You get grandfathered into all this other stuff. So college, yes, has a hell of a lot, just like a lot of stuff. That's why people join social groups. Hell, myself, I need to join some other groups. I realize I'm not selling no tickets to my shows because I'm not around enough people. I got to be around some other groups. You got to run in different circles to get opportunities and other benefits. It doesn't always serve you to be around the people you are. You don't make money. You got to go be around some people doing some other things so they can introduce you to some new shit. So you can do some new shit. Excuse my French. But you get what I'm saying. You got to get around some new people so you can get around some new stuff and you can make some new money. I'm trying to do that. I read this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Great book. It teaches you one of the lessons in the book. If you're next to somebody for 10 seconds, introduce yourself. It teaches you how to get used to introducing yourself, speaking to people. So you know how to talk. make conversation, and you're not always trying to be around people who you're comfortable with and who you know. You can be around a bunch of people. You can be in a room full of billionaires and you don't feel uncomfortable. You're like, you know what? Well, damn it, I can be the next one. Some people go in a room full of billionaires feeling like, I don't belong here. Some people go in a room full of billionaires. How do I become the next? Two different types of people, two different mindsets. That's what I'm saying. So that does benefit you. The college group, social group, whoever. You got to be around some people to help you network, help you make some money. It is what it is. Even YouTube. Hell, what good is YouTube if I don't know anybody? If I don't have any subscribers watching, nothing's shaking. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve me at all. So you got to be around some folks you know, and you got to be around some new people. You got to run in some new circles. Because what somebody pointed out to me, a comedian pointed this out to me recently. She said, Malcolm, you're not selling tickets because you are around all the people you're around do what you do. Nobody finds what you do interesting because they do it too. And they might see you as competition because they're trying to get to the same goal and trying to do it better than you. But you're around a bunch of people who don't do what you do, who are in a whole nother circle. Let's say, you start taking a baking class, whatever. All right. And then you have your business, your business. You start talking about what you do in the baking class. People will start, oh, okay, that's what you do. They'll start investing in what you do because it's interesting to them. But the people who know you, sometimes your family, your friends, it's not that they don't see the value in you. They just don't, they know you and they can't help you. You got to go be around some people who don't know you, who know you for what you're trying to do. Some people only know me for being a stand-up comedian. They're not my friends, they're not my family. They're fans and they buy tickets. That's what it is. And you got to go get around those kind of people to do what you got to do. You can't be, hey, listen, the people you know may not be able to help you. That's just what it boils down to. The people you know may not be able to help you. Whatever, depending on what you're trying to do. You always want to be around your family and friends. Oh, I want to do something with my family and friends. They may not be able to help you. It is what it is. So it's a tough thing to accept in life. I had to accept it. But once you do, off to the races. Then you go find the people you need to find to help you get to where you need to go. I'm in it too. Look, I'm speaking on what I know. I'm going through the same damn thing myself. I'm trying to find some new groups and run around some new people because apparently the people I know, the people I'm hanging out with, they don't find what I do interesting, which they already know what I do. But some people who don't know what you do, oh, you do comedy? Well, we'd love to come to a show. We'll come support. Versus people who know you, they see the flyers all the time. They see everything. So that's all it is. But anyway, I got to get to a comedy show tonight. I got to go to a comedy show tonight. But we're back. We are back on Monday. Listen, if you want that chart, let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know. I'll send you the chart so you can take a look at it so you can see what it'll be. And you can actually sign up for one of those banks. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this in the YouTube description. So the link to all those banks will be in the description so you can actually find it. And if you want to go invest in those banks, you can. $25 a week, y'all. A tank of gas a week. You saw the numbers. It can take you to the moon. Not literally. You can't drive your ass to the moon. But it'll give you the impression that you can go with $25 a week. A tank of gas a week can take you so much further than a real tank of gas. All right, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be back on Monday. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please go to Malcolm Hall Comedian on YouTube. Go watch some videos. Please go watch some stand-up comedy and go watch some past videos. Just help me get my watch time up. But I appreciate you watching right now, and I appreciate everybody sticking with me tonight. Head on over to cheapnotbroke.com. Cheapnotbroke.com. Grab some merch. We got these Cheap Not Broke shirts as well. We got the ones, the embroidered ones as well. So whatever you're looking for, we got beanies. I got everything you need. Everything you need. And if you want to donate to the super chat, feel free to donate to the super chat. It's very helpful. Or you can also donate to Black Kung Fu. Black Kung Fu, because $0 also help me invest back into the channel, help me buy new equipment, help the channel to continue to grow. So everything that you do gets reinvested right back into the channel. Unfortunately, I do not make enough to invest, but damn it, I got to invest in the channel, and then one day I will. All right, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Tonight, we will be back Monday night with another great show. All right. Thank you all. Take care. Good night.